Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates. On first down, here comes this offense. Let's go. They'll try the right side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And here comes the offense on second down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line, it's Higgins. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Coverage team does a good job. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Gets it out quickly. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team will get... Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The Pirates get enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. Offense set on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback moving. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Yeah, that's a nice drive, a nice physical.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them...
He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back open in the middle. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good.
You've got to make the opponent...
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Still looking on the move. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll fire. With the catch, it's Lester. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Try to barge their way in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Going up top. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Trying to get to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop. And a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Pirates!
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2? What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
How about this? These guys are going for 2. He wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll keep it on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, East Carolina.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot.
East Carolina, 27, North Carolina, 20.
Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played lately.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.